EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. Fighting through at the 25. And he won't quite make it to the 25. To get them going.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
First carry of the game from Zamir White. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On Battlefield.
Palmer going to go in motion left. Here's 2nd and 8. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes 3rd down at 7. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch inmate catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White, 25 yards. And the Raiders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And
Mahomes going to change things up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down carry for Smith. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of the playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now an audible here into something else. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And it'll be 3rd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second and 10. They'll set up to throw. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. And that's good for a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow. Let's go, blue, lady. Attack, attack. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Attack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. I'm on, Eddie. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Smith catches left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey, 57, 57.
Now a handoff up the middle. Beltran. And this time not quite to the 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
15. Come back.
Right back to him on 1st down. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, 43. 15, 15.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14 to 7.
14. Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A good-looking return set up here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second and 9. He'll look to throw. But the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Third and 19. Back to throw here. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw again. Delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Here's a give up the middle. It's good. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
White is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Well, this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. White will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. He'll rifle this one deep inside. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And just shutting him off there. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Yellow!
Give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And they'll go on the ground. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. That's caught right side by Worthy. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
line to gain is the 33 on third down. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
On first down, Beltran. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Go on, Eddie.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beltran. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Second and 7.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chiefs 24, Raiders 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. That's to Bowers once again. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Fight it. Well, now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Now he's going to and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Yellow! I'll go on, 80! Yellow, yellow! 15!
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Back to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Las Vegas.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here's 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
2nd and 2. He'll leave this one for White. Touchdown, Raiders! Zamir White saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Raiders 41.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Fire on these two. 480. 15. Attack. Right side.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Right.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now.
Good game, boy.
Across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Very nicely done there on the reception. And what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.